and welcome to Storyboard. I am Anuradha Sengupta. IPL 5 will open on Monday with traditional razzmatazz, and while production teams for the opening gala that's set to cost 25 crore rupees are hard at work, broadcaster Set Max is still trying to rope in advertisers. So far, it has 6 sponsors on board, and that's 5 short of the 11 it had last year. In contrast, the online and mobile feeds that are, of course, far cheaper are seeing much higher advertiser interest. Animesh Das finds out why.
Even as Setmax goes all out to promote the next season of the Indian Premier League, advertisers seem leery of the sports entertainment property. You can blame the lower ratings last year and the cautious economic outlook for that.
100 करोड़ लोगों के साथ तशरीफ रखने का मौका मिलेगा. DLF IPL on Max. ऐसा मौका और कहां मिलेगा?
So far, Setmax has Vodafone and Idea as presenting sponsors, with each company paying about 65 crore rupees for the sponsorship, a mere 5% increase over the previous year. Tata Docomo, Pepsi, Cadbury and Havells have stayed on as associate sponsors for around 45 crore rupees each. Sources say that the broadcaster has managed to sell just 65% of its inventory so far. While the IPL's reach is still its biggest draw, advertisers are looking to drive a better bargain.
We have the best entitlements that Sony can offer because we are their largest partner in this particular event. I can't really enumerate every single entitlement, but it does involve a certain amount of FCT, it involves pushbacks on television, it involves integration with what they do. I can safely say that our deal this year is amongst the best deals that we've struck with Sony.
The kind of reach which we are able to get with IPL 5 is unmatched. The kind of geographies that you're able to reach, both in terms of the north, south, east, west, everywhere there are cities which get associated with IPL, and so there is a lot of justification which we see in being a co-sponsor for IPL because of our smartphone launch.
It's a different story online. Over 72 million people logged into India Times and YouTube to watch IPL 4, spending an average of 75 minutes daily. That number is expected to shoot up by almost 40% this year. The promise of a captive audience, coupled with low costs and the measurability and interactivity of the medium, has led Coca-Cola, Samsung, Maruti Suzuki, eBay, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Airtel, Hero MotoCorp and Hindustan Unilever to sign on as sponsors. Times Internet, that won the IPL's global internet, mobile and radio rights in 2011 for a 4-year period, says profits will double this year.
We've taken the key interactive elements of the entire site, of the entire feed, and we've integrated this closely with, some advertisers' brand needs. We are pushing the envelope. I think this time around you're going to see far more innovation around video than that's ever been done before. I think that's largely what's been driving a lot of the sponsor interest, with the fact that we did have these packages out there at least 2 months in advance, means that we're nearly sold out on most of the packages we have today, and what's left is largely the spot buys and some innovation we're doing around the mobile stream.
Coca-Cola, Samsung and Maruti Suzuki have paid between 3 to 5 crore rupees for the lead sponsorship. Associate sponsors, on the other hand, have spent between 1 to 3 crore rupees each. While this is about 15% higher than last year, it's still 1/10 of what an associate sponsorship would cost on television.
It's 1 to 10 as a ratio in terms of cost, and the audiences are not 1/10, so it makes a lot more sense. Plus, you can find that the guarantees that you get on a digital medium or internet as opposed to television are quite different, and because you can monitor it daily, you can see the number of people coming in, you know what kind of ROIs you're getting, you can talk to India Times, start changing the dynamics to make sure that the equation that you wanted to happen, is it happening or not?
We were very happy with the numbers last year because our investment levels weren't so high. As you said, it really took off from last year. So the spends were less, and I am just hopeful that the spends this time will not be very high.
Out of the 10 online sponsors, Maruti Suzuki is the only company to advertise online exclusively. All the other sponsors are using the internet to supplement their spot buys on Set Max. So spot rates on television remain as high as 5 lakh rupees for 10 seconds. Brands say they don't want to lose out on that reach.
For brands like Kotak, which are reasonably targeting the reasonably affluent only, perhaps there's a lot of wastage on television. But I think we are at a stage right now where we're not yet ready to make that tough call saying that we can live without TV and digital alone is enough. So we are seeing TV and digital playing complementary roles. TV will give us the broad, shall we say, buzz and aura, because there will be a huge chunk of viewership for IPL on TV, and we are aware of that. There will also be a substantial viewership for IPL online.
On the mobile front, Times Internet will partner Apalya, a mobile company, to build video streaming apps. These sponsor-driven apps will be available for free to customers. Talks are on with All India Radio to broadcast commentary of all the 76 matches. So while you will be able to enjoy live coverage on the go, it remains to be seen if TV viewers will stay tuned in. In Mumbai, Animesh Das.